Hello and welcome back to the News Hour. This is a special segment I'm doing for the weekend because something crazy has been happening in the UK. There are currently riots happening. That is what is happening, and I'm telling you about the things that are happening because they are important things that are happening. Moving along to the news, there is media silence on this. I went over to Ground News to see if any of the media outlets were reporting on it, and it doesn't seem to be happening. Wonder how many times I could say happening in this segment. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. We're gonna go look at Andy Knows segment here. He uploaded a little clip. He said, breaking: Muslim patrol groups have taken to the streets in Stoke, England to seek out anti-mass immigration protesters who gathered over the Southport deadly mass stabbing attack where children were killed. The right-wing protesters accused police of two-tier policing and allowing migrants to riot. Excuse me. We just had a really good dinner. It was a bean soup with pig foot. Pretty good. And that is why I am a little bit belchy today. Staff's police was recorded on video telling the Muslim vigilantes they can avoid getting in trouble by discarding their weapons at the mosque. Let's play that clip. Aloha snack bar! Aloha snack bar! So, yeah, there's race riots happening. I'd actually argue it's a little more Islamist versus anti-Islamist rioting, because the English people have been getting crazy in their violence as well. Sorry about that. Here's a little messy. I was wearing a hat today. In Stoke, England, a Staff's police liaison officer tells the Muslim patrol group that they have a way out of getting in trouble with the law. If there's any weapons or anything like that, what I'll do is discard them at the mosque, he says. Muslim vigilantes have gathered in the town to fight any right-wing protesters angry over purported two-tier policing and mass migration. Let's see what they have to say in this case.
If there's any weapons or anything like that, what I would do is discard them in the mosque. You don't give anybody any reason or have any interaction with the police, negative interaction. That's my belief. So if there's any weapons, get rid of them. You're not going to arrest anybody. I've been told that no.
And this pretty much sums up why people are angry. The call is coming from inside the house. Isn't that right? So I thought the times of mass expansion and conquering were over. But apparently it's very, very alive and well within the Muslim world. They're currently taking over Europe. And just now the natives, are waking up and deciding, you know what, we're not really on board with this. You guys coming in and killing us after we welcomed you into our country. And this is from disclosed.tv. Civil unrest is spreading across cities in England. And just to be clear, I don't endorse the violence, but I recognize that their anger is righteous. this is terrible. I mean, there's no way they can know that this person is involved.
Get fucked off, man. Watch yourself, watch yourself. Watch yourself. Get back!
This is just mindless violence.
Get him out of it!
So yeah, mindless violence. I don't really support the violence. Let's see, latest visuals from Liverpool riots. Oh look, there's a stick man. Is he a based stick man? It is absolute bedlam over there, and I understand the reason. I just don't support the violence. Let me see. I retweeted something, or I reposted something earlier. Where is that video? Yeah, here it is. You remember the looting from the Summer of Love? Well, here you've got you've got lower class white people doing crimes. Let's see it. These people are looting. Filthy opportunists. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what this store is. This looks like a Lush store. For those who might not know, Lush is a brand of soaps and shampoos that they yeah, I recognize the packaging. They're just I don't know what you call it, natural made, made with natural ingredients, soap and shampoo and skincare products. I used to get their stuff, but haven't done that in a while. I'm using all Irish Spring soap and this other I forgot what brand it is, but it's some man shampoo that's also a combination moisture or conditioner. That's what it is. Sorry about that. We'll move on to Mr. Suleiman Ahmed, who claims that far-right Islamophobic thugs are driving around Middlesbrough throwing acid on Muslim women. Disgraceful. But the Middlesbrough police, they denied that claim, saying that nobody has come forward publicly complaining about this. Police issue statement regarding alleged acid attacks in Middlesbrough, and might I just add, that is exactly what the natives complain about Muslims doing. So he's trying to say the shoe's on the other foot, but it's not. Police received limited information from a third party on a possible incident, but no formal complaint from any victim or anyone on their behalf. Cleveland Police has released a statement following reports of an alleged acid attack in Middlesbrough. Posts shared on social media on Saturday evening shared details of an alleged incident in the town. The force says it received limited information from a third party on a possible incident, but no formal complaint from any victim or anyone on their behalf has to date been made. And you can see readers added context they thought people might want to know. They've been community noted. I love community notes. They are very good at catching the bullcrap, so to speak, and saying, no sir, no ma'am. This is bullcrap. Here's the receipts. And moving on to Yvette Cooper. This is a member of the government in... Oh, she's Home Secretary and Labour MP for Pontefract, Castleford, and Nottingley. I don't know exactly how long she's been in government, or how long she's been in that position, but she's not doing good, in my opinion. She's come out with a statement. This was yesterday, on the 3rd of August. Criminal violence and thuggery on our streets will not be tolerated. Police forces have my full support in ensuring that those who engage in criminal disorder face the strongest possible penalties. So, a little backstory. Everybody's aware that UK politics are not the same as US politics. So basically, Labour are the leftists, and I forgot what the Conservatives are basically. I think they're reformers or something. I don't know, but the Labour Party is basically the Democrat Party in UK. So let's listen to what she has to say.
There have already been arrests and charges, but we know that will continue, and the police have our full backing. I want everyone to be clear. Anyone who gets involved in criminal disorder, violent thuggery on our streets will have to pay the price, and they should expect there to be arrests, prosecutions, penalties, and the full force of the law, including imprisonment, travel bans, and more, because it's really important that communities can feel safe on the streets, and there are consequences for breaking the law.
There are consequences for breaking the law. Ma'am, with all due respect, you've had years, maybe even up to 10 years, I think, to get this right, and you haven't. So why are you just now saying, oh, we're going to prosecute people who engage in crime and violence, but you didn't do it before? This is exactly why the people in the UK are complaining, is because you're not doing your job, and now you're threatening to exact your job against the natives who have been complaining about it. Absolutely ridiculous. Yvette Cooper, I think you should be fired. There, I said it. American personality over here, agreeing with English British people that Yvette Cooper needs to be fired. I've seen them saying it, and I do agree. This from I am yes, you are no. I always like to say that in my head, like, I am yes, and you are no. Me, yes, you, no. No, no, no. But I don't think this account is British, but they've been commenting on it as well. Yeah, I don't know if I'm fully on board with the "you reap what you sow" thing. Now they can finally experience what the British people go through every day. But this Nick Lowles is a far left propagandist. I went over and looked at his account, and it's all like, it's full of like, oh, look at these far right rioters, race rioters, all that stuff. And a lot of his stuff that he shares is regularly debunked by people who are just paying attention. But he says, Muslim friends of mine are literally scared to go outside this weekend for fear of being attacked by racists. Britain 2024 should be better than this. And I'd like to point out that Muslim is not a race. It is a religion wherein multiple races can participate and, believe if they so choose. Most of the time through history, though, it's been compulsory. You either convert or they kill you. I don't support that. I think it's up to the individual whether they believe or not in Islam, Christianity, or Judaism or whatever religion. But yeah, Nick Lowell's, if you so choose, you can go and look at his propaganda. I'm not going to do that here, but yeah, that's up to you. Libs of TikTok shared a video from Tommy Robinson. This was from very late last night for me. I tried to make a video about it then, but once again my audio was messed up, and I hope my audio is fixed this time. So if you don't see this video, then the reason is because my audio is not fixed, but we'll see. He says, Libs of TikTok says, what the F is going on in UK? Total madness. Let's see this clip. Sounds like shooting fireworks. You've got English people facing off what looks to be riot police. And they're throwing fireworks at them. Like we, I don't support it, but I understand it. I don't support the violence, but I understand the anger. Let's see. Unlimited fake refugees invading their country, and they are sick of it. Yeah. Wall Street Silver. That's a W take. Far left leadership is what's going on. It's sad. Yep. I couldn't possibly agree more. Divisive content says this is foreshadowing of what is going to happen in the United States because of illegal immigration. I can see that happening. I think British people don't want more kids stabbed to death by foreigners, to be quite honest. Yeah, but you got to be careful. You got to be careful generalizing. You know, it's not. I don't know. I want to say that, but at the same time, you know, it's in their basic beliefs as Muslims that they should go after anybody who. I mean, I read a lot about Islam, and I'm sorry to say this, but you know, it's a basic tenet of Islam to basically subject somebody to second class citizenship or kill them if they don't convert to Islam. And I've been kind of indoctrinated into a little more of a leftist worldview, you know, with the multiculturalism and stuff that I've found out over the past like 4 or 5 years, it's just not possible. And you know, cultures clash. I want to say people can all live, you know, coexist and live in peace, but it's just a basic belief of Islam that they need to spread through any means necessary. And I'm not on board with that. I know I've said that multiple times now, but there are things with which I'm not on board. If you haven't already, go check out My True Vote. It's an interesting account that goes into a deep analysis. This is a lot to read out loud on camera, but I'll give you a link if you want to see it. And here we got a video of the Muslim Defense League thugs beating an English boy as they roam the streets looking for targets to attack. The UK government can no longer protect their legal citizens. You won't see this on the news as it doesn't fit their narrative. And I have shown you this is not in the news. I looked on the Guardian, or sorry, ground.news. This riot stuff is media blackout.
Fucking hell! Leave him! Chill, man. Fucking hell. Fucking.
There was another video I saw of an Islamic group chasing after people. Where was that? No. Damn, where was it? I just saw it. Was it here? Forget the Muhammad cartoon. Deus Vault, yeah. Oh wait, no. It was here. Yes. Here's that other video.
They've all got machetes and everything, but they're blocking you both sides.
They've got machetes.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, we need to go. Yeah, we need to go now. But I'm not going without them. So
Don't support the violence, people.
there's going to be a big fucking fight here. Excuse my language.
There is.
I'll get in the bushes if I have to. They've got knives.
Yeah. Come in. Julian, here.
Where's Aaron?
This
Up there!
is
Up there!
terrifying.
Up there! Where's Aaron?
No, come on, just move.
Where's Aaron?
Run, just go. You can't run. Fucking hell. Chris.
So there you have it. Riots in UK. Oh, and we should check out this video. How long have I been going? 22 minutes. I think it could stand to be another 7 minutes at most. All right, let's see what this woman here has to say. Kirby Morgan says, "You would do well to listen to what this young woman has to say. Everything she says is what the overwhelmingly vast majority of our population thinks. It's an awesomely angry rant that pretty much covers every single issue that's destroying our country right now." Oh, sorry, let me pause that again. "Like the rest of us, she's scared, she's very angry, and she demands action. You and your ilk need to listen." So let me go full screen here.
I've had enough
play.
of this country, I really have. First it's Leeds riots, then it's two scumbags painted out as victims when really they're criminals, attacking the police, but then they only released the video, the full video, the next day so we could all see it for what it was, but they tried to be biased about it. Then we get one of our soldiers stabbed up on the street because he's in his uniform. And if that ain't bad enough, little babies stabbed up like that. Who does that? Even
I can see clearly why she's holding the camera at this angle, and I'm not a fan.
if it is religious motivated or any other kind of motivation, whatever your motivation is to do that, it's just evil. All those things happen, yeah? And not once has our Labour government given any kind of empathy to the public. It's just scripted bullshit that they feel that they have to say to keep us compliant and quiet. They go up to Southport for a photo opportunity, lay a wreath. They get heckled. If any decent Prime Minister would have turned around and tried to reassure people, even if he was being heckled, because that's what's called being a man, you know what I mean? But no, he just turns around and walks off and ignores everybody. And then you wonder why people have gone up there and rioted and got angry. You're not listening to your people, bruv. You ain't giving us any detail on this piece of shit that killed these kids. And as the public, as parents as well, I feel we have a right to know. Because you don't know if they've got anybody else lined up in any other towns and cities planning an attack on other kids. And that's what my concern is. I want to keep my kids safe. But you voice any of those concerns about what's the fuck's going on in this country, like immigration and everything, it doesn't work anymore. They don't want to integrate with us. And what are they doing? Roaming our streets, raping our daughters, terrorising our women on the streets where they can't even go out and feel safe anymore. My 17-year-old daughter won't even go out and socialise with her mates because of this situation. Because she's already had a problem with it. What the hell is it going to take for you all to listen? Because I guarantee, Keir Starmer, if you'd have listened to your people and addressed them properly yesterday when you went up and got your photo opportunity, then maybe that riot wouldn't have happened up there. But no, you seem to be pandering to the other side, thinking that everyone's Islamophobic and everything, when that's bullshit. And the mainstream media, the mainstream biased media, anyone that voices a concern on what's really happening out there is just a far-right racist. Fuck off. Wanting to keep your girls, your daughters, your mothers, your sisters safe on the street, wanting our soldiers, our veterans, be put first before immigrants, because so they flipping should. They should be put way first, way on top of the list before any immigrant comes in this country. And our grandmothers and grandfathers deserve to be warm and eat well as well this winter over immigrants. You've been in number 10 for 5 minutes and all this civil unrest has happened. When are you going to listen to the British citizens, the ones that pay taxes, the ones that have come over here and successfully integrated with us, that have worked bloody hard all their lives, yeah? When are you going to listen to the indigenous concerned people? Because that's all we are, we're just concerned and we're standing up for what's right. And that does not make us racist or far right. So if anyone's to blame for all this civil unrest that's going on at the moment, Keir Starmer, go and look in the mirror, mate, because you're the flipping problem. Because you don't listen. You never do listen. You just turn your back and walk away and say nothing. Incompetent, gutless, yellow-bellied arsehole. And as for Yvette Cooper, mate, don't get me started on her. She is one incompetent, biased piece of shit. You just don't care about the British people, do you? Especially the indigenous ones, may I add. Because you're all right putting out statements about people feeling the full force of the law. Let me ask you, is that them couple of scumbags from the Manchester airport been arrested and charged yet? No, I bet they haven't, have they? But then you're going to use the full force of the law on yesterday. I don't condone any violence at all, but it seems to be the only language that you're answering to. So in my eyes, and in many other people's eyes, any of that violence that happened in Southport, that's on you guys. That's on you as a Labour government, because you don't listen. Because everyone can see you for what...
And she brings up a good point. I heard this the other day from somebody else. If you create a society in which people are not rewarded for remaining innocent, and in fact the innocent will be prosecuted, then you take any reason from their minds to remain innocent. They're going to say, oh, well, you know, I'm going to get prosecuted anyways. I might as well go commit crimes. So they don't think about this before they make laws or whatever, or prosecute people. You know, they got these immigrants over here committing all kinds of crimes who just get away with it, and then the citizens who are just saying, you know, voicing their concern, they get prosecuted. It's hypocritical BS. Hypocritical BS.
What you are. You're two-tier policing, you're two-tier politics. Showing more empathy for a couple of criminals, painting them out as victims, than you do the British people. We see you wanting to protect our children, wanting to preserve and protect our heritage and culture. Our British values and morals does not make us far-right racists. That makes us realists. And the thing is, we're seeing you for what you are. And you know it. That's why you're painting us out to be the worst kind ever. Because you're scared. And you're using your mainstream media to do it. Gutless. Absolutely gutless. Instead of actually listening to the people, hearing people's stories, because I bet you saying you've never stood foot in an East London town where I grew up and saw it change before my eyes, or you've stepped in any other town, an urban town, and seen it, because I tell you, I guarantee you wouldn't walk down there on your own. Trust me on that. You wouldn't know what it's like to go skint and live off beans on toast or scrambled egg on toast for a week because you've got bills to pay.
Whoa. Do not badmouth scrambled egg on toast. I actually appreciate that food, but I get what she means. You know, just living off of lower quality foods, but I really do love scrambled eggs on toast.
And because you've got so much tax to flipping pay, you got to pay your taxes or eat one week, yeah? And if you choose to eat that week, then you're sure on our ass for your money, ain't ya? Now is the time to start listening to the British people before it gets worse. And that's not me making threats before the mainstream media or any one of you lefties out there go, oh look, yeah, she's violent, she's making threats. No, we're fucking angry, we're fucking upset, because we can't afford to live sometimes, and the fact that we're pushed to the back of the queue and other ethnicities and immigrants are getting more priority over us that work hard, pay our taxes, that is a violation.
No, that is equity. Well, I stopped that exactly at the end time. That is what the left calls equity. So the idea is people or racial groups or sexual groups or whatever groups who have been historically perceived to have benefited from something should give those things up so that other groups who have historically not benefited from those things can now benefit from them. So that's not the same as equality. Equality is just everybody has the same opportunities to live, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You know, those are the things that everybody should be equal in. It's not it's equality of opportunity, not outcome. So it matters what you do with the opportunity that you're given. But anyways, I know I went way overboard on this. I don't know. Should I upload this tomorrow at 10? No, I'm gonna upload it tonight. I don't care. I'll upload this and have it go public at 10 p.m. And I don't know. Let me know if you think I should do more weekend videos like this. You know, if something crazy happens and I feel like talking about it, just upload a video. You know. It's doable. I don't know. It takes away from the opportunity I have to talk about things on Monday, but I really just wanted to talk about this. So that's about it. Whatever you do, don't have a bad night, and I'll catch you later.